guys, welcome back, welcome if you're new. My name is Nat and we're working on unstuffing for week 4 of June, and then we're going to restuff for week 1 of July. So we are officially halfway through the year. So in the end, when I was doing my count up, I didn't bother emptying stitch or anything. I've left it for now. I'm going to leave it because we don't need the money as such. So it's going to stay as it is for now. And yeah, we're just going to keep going. And then I think when it gets full, I'll just do something then. So personal spends, we have got £10 still. So that'll go into our Rargos fund. And we have some change. I bought stamps this week with my money. So I sent a couple of things out. So I've got £12.50, £12.70, £12.72 left out of £20. So £7.28 is how much I spent out of my purse this week. And we're rolling over nothing because we'll just restuff that later. Food shopping has got to change for days. So again, we started with 80 and we spent quite a bit because we went to Morrison's on last Friday. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Went to Morrison's last Friday, spent a bit in there, and then went to our normal shop on Monday. So we've just, sometimes we do go to Morrison's on a Friday just to do like a little top up and get bits for the weekend. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, £6.80 left. So we started with 80. So we spent £73.20. And we're rolling over nothing. Quite nice, we've got quite a lot of change left. Fuel has not been touched. So we've not spent any from fuel, and we're going to roll over the 40 still. Bulk shop is going to get empty today because it is the end of the month. So we've got £30 and I think £22.25. So we did spend a fiver, which is fine. So we spent £5 and we're rolling over nothing. So we have got quite a bit of money to stuff today, but we're finished with our more than a budget planner, budget book from Ira. And it's quite handy actually having that because I like seeing each week how much we've spent, so that's quite nice. Let's start with our £30 to go into Christmas. So I'll just grab my Christmas tin and our tracker. So yeah, we'll put our leftover money into Christmas. I'm hoping we've got, oh yeah, we got loads of 5s on the next page. So we do 5 for July, then that's complete. And then we'll do another 5, and then we can do 2 10s, which is actually, do you know what, this is quite nice. Most of these are 5s, so hopefully that'll be pretty easy to do as the month goes on. So let's pop that in there. That's another £30 added to Christmas. It is getting nice and full. I'm quite excited to open this tin. I feel like it's going to be annoying to open, but I'm excited to open it. And then my £10 I'm going to do into Rargos. So grab my binder out and we'll pop the 10 in there in a minute. So have we got anything under a 10? Yes we do. We've got an 8 and I can see a 2 as well. So I'm going to cross off the Tamagotchi, and then I'm going to cross off the 2 on my catalogue numbers. So that's another 2 crossed off of this, and another 10 to go into Rargos. I'm doing just Rargos with my spare money because it's such a big challenge. It's gonna take forever to fill up, so I'm just thinking it makes more sense because Christmas is doing really well. That's filling up quite nicely, so I just kind of thought there's like, I might as well just put that back into myself I might not spend it all on treats. I might just keep some of it. I have no idea yet. We'll just see what happens. But anyway, we've got a lot of change, so let's get this organised. Okay, so let's start with pound coins, and we've got Stitch here ready. So we have got quite a few pound coins. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so £10 coins to cross off are you said I was your favourite tracker. So I'm going to finish the stars and then we can start on the other icons. Perfect. So we've literally, oh, we've just got Sharpie on me. God's sake. Yes, we've literally got 2 icons to go, and then that will be this era complete, which is perfect. That would be quite nice. So let me just pop these all into Stitch. Okay. And then we can pop him out the way. And then we can work on our coins. So I have actually got all the money pots the opposite way around again. So no 1s, we've got 2s. So I'll just grab the 2p's. We've got 1 2p to cross off our list. That's another row complete. We aren't getting as much change at the moment, but that's because when Scott's change comes in, I'm actually doing that into his own tin. So I've got a separate series going on TikTok of what's in my husband's wallet, and it is literally any change he has during the week, and that is all just going straight into a tin for him, so he can treat himself to some Lego if he wants. He can put it towards his Lego fund, or just honestly just wherever he wants to put it. Oh my gosh. Right, so 20p's. You've got 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oops. And the red. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. We're literally 3 off completing this one again, and I think this is like the third time round. Yeah, so that'll be literally £30 and 20p's in there, which is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. And our last one we have is one little 50p, so we'll cross that one off and add that there. Perfect, so that's all of them done. Okay, I need a drink. It is warm again today, guys. It is toasty, so I've got a fan behind me, so if you can hear it, I am sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time because it is too hot. So let this be your reminder to pause the video for a minute and go and hydrate. Have you hydrated yet? I hope so. So let's move over to our cash stuffing. We've got quite a bit to stuff today, guys. We got a lot of money. I think it should, oh my word, I don't know what the heck that was. It should be £500, so let's just give it a count and just double check. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Why have I got? Hang on, let me double check it. Oh, okay, we got 480. So, oh, okay. I thought Scott gave me 500, but I obviously did not count very well at all. Okay, so yes, we have £480 to stuff today. So what we'll do is, I'll put it there, we'll start with the purse. So we'll put our usual 80 to food shop. Okay, fuel is not getting touched. Bulk shop is having its usual 60. For the month, oh my god, 20, 40, 60. I swear I'm going to be losing money because I'm going to be overstuffing some areas. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, that's done. We're then going to move to Scott's binder. And we're going to pop, I think I'm going to put 180 in here. So the tracker is pretty much full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through and cross off the other way. So 180, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. He has got a couple of tattoos coming up this month, so it kind of makes sense for us to just get them done. So let me just cross all of these off and I'll come back to you. Okay, a nice bit of like fluorescent green there, so we'll pop that in there. I'm not even going to attempt to count it all together because I feel like that's going to take me forever. Anyway, that's in there. We're then going to go to the joint binders. So we're actually going to start with, I'm going to keep the IKEA fund in here because I can't be bothered to go and find a furniture fund tracker, but what we're doing is we've decided we're going to save for a new bed. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 icons. The bed we want, I think, 600. So I don't know how I'm going to work this out. I might do it as 20s, do it one way, and then go back and do it the opposite way. Because then that'll be like 800. So if I do that, so I'm putting 100 in there today. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. I just realised I was meant to put the 10s in to tattoo. So, whoopsie. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And that can go in there. Yeah, we found a new, we said for a while, because our bedroom's so long, to the point like the telly at the other end, you can't use it, and our bed's not, our bed frame's not great. It's like I think it's a pine bed, so it's like really sturdy and perfect, but you can't sit up in it. So we said like we'd like to switch it out for a TV bed, because that's what we had originally when we were first together, but we found a couple of them that are a lot cheaper than the one I originally had. So yeah, we thought we'll just save up for that rather than going through finance and everything. We're gonna do that. Okay, so we should have, oh my god, what am I doing? Why have I got 80 left now? 20, 40, 60, 80. I am so confused. I feel like I've done something wrong somewhere along the line. I have no idea. Anyway. Help me. It's too much money for my little brain to compute at the moment. So we're actually going to put 60. We're putting 60 in here today, I think. Yeah, we're going to put 60 in here because we're actually going to London next week. So kind of need some of the money. We aren't, like, this is not going to get filled up. like that's the reality of it now. So we then have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. What I'll probably do is I will probably, oh no, actually I'll just do this. There you go, 100. We'll go with 100 for London because we are actually, my cousin's driving us, so that's quite handy. And we aren't staying overnight or anything, so we literally just need money for tube, if we need to get on the tube, for food, for parking, and if we want to get any merch. Oh my word. You okay then? No. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I might put that mysterious 15 into Scott's birthday, maybe. Do I put it into his birthday? I'll pop 5 in here. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cheat, and I'm actually going to just cross off a random one, because yeah, I have put some of the birthday money in my bank so I can order some presents for him, so I need to do that at some point. And then what we'll do, that last 10 I will pop into the emergency fund. I think that's a sensible decision. So then that makes that 200. So when we do our next count up next month, we'll hopefully be able to pop another 100 into the bank, because that'll be sorted. Okay, and then the last job, while we've got my binder open, is we're going to do our usual £40 for the week. So 1, 2, 3 10s and 2 5s. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm only going to roll 1 dice for my binder, because we're going to London. I'd rather keep the extra money on me for London just in case. So if I need it, like if I need cash, I've got cash. I'm assuming most of it's going to be on card anyway, so I might end up having to put money in the bank, but it's fine. Let me grab a dice and let's roll and see where we're going to put a little bit of money. 4, so 4 is Rargos. So, Rargos, where are you? What have we actually got left? So actually out of the big ones, we've got 13 and we've got 6. So, I might actually do the 13. If I put 15 in, I'll do 13, so that gets one more big one off, so that'll be everything big is kind of like gone then, and I'll cross off another 2. So hopefully when we start doing the smaller catalogue numbers, it won't be too major, I hope, but we'll see. So let's pop that in here. That's such a crinkled note. I don't know what's happened to that one. Okay, so that is that done. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep 25 in my purse just in case for London, or anything else that goes on next week, because it is Scott's birthday as well. I have no idea what's going on, so if I just keep 25, I've got some money just in case, and then obviously if we don't spend it, it will go into our Rargos fund. But yeah, I think that is the end of our video. So thank you so much if you have watched all the way to the end, and if you have watched all the way to the end, oh my god, leave me a little microphone, because we're going to a gig. I'm really excited. It's my first time seeing My Chemical Romance, so I'm very, very excited. I'm a little bit nervous because of like my mobility, because we're just going in as general admission and everything, so I'm hoping it'll be good, but and I'll probably be knackered next week, but I will let you guys know how it goes. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you later. Bye!